Now, Pascal, Jaden, let me ask you a question. As you're getting yourself back to your feet, your head swimming in pain, confusion everywhere, gunshots are going down, there's an arrow for some reason, grenades are going off all over the place. Let me assume that your life is flashing before your eyes. What do we see? What's your scene? What's your life flash before your eyes scene? Give me your best one. You've had a hard life, but what's your best time? Something unpredictable, but in the end it's right.
Pascal, it's a number of things. For like the first thing is like, oh my god, why did I let Bishop guilt me into this? Like that's when the flash grenade first goes off. Then I think he's definitely like the one good memory he has is of living in Atlanta with Kiara before his brother found them there and burned down Pascal's whole enterprise, and he had to, flee in disgrace.
There's a good after story there.
That's the
Glimo versus Loss and Wellness is the DLC content.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, guys. I know we got together for one last job, but now we've got one more last job.
It's like when you say it out loud, it's Loss and Wellness, but the actual title is Loss and Wellness.
Honestly, that's what I thought he said the very first episode that it came out. That's how I wrote it down in the notes.
Okay, Marcus Bishop. You're not having a, flash before your last moment. You've just been grenaded moment. It didn't really affect you that much either. Like a grenade went off behind you, you're like, oh, ow, that hurt a little bit.
Well, I can see this whole thing where, like, from Marcus's point of view of the camera, we sort of see like the same house when he's like, a child living here happily, and then it cuts to the exact same camera shot, but with things exploding and gunfire going off.
Your sister running towards you, going, big brother, and now there's bullets tearing through that space.
Yeah. Okay, so I will.
But you're doing like the Archer. God damn it! It's super bad for your ears, right?
Yeah, I will knock the next arrow and go for the other guy in the doorway.
Great.
Okay. How heavy was your army, you said?
20. We're in medium.
All right, I will go for the head again.
Of course. Why wouldn't you? Get a cyber bow with a laser sight and a scope.
That's a hit.
It's the same as a regular bow, except it's just got like the sights like got that radioactive color to it. That's
tritium. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there's a auto aim crossbow that someone developed. An arm mounted bow that will automatically fire at a target and track moving objects. Pretty sick.
It's actually low damage, but it's still doubled and then doubled again because it's a spinner head.
Oh, you're using specialized ammo?
Yeah, spinner arrows.
Okay, so you just rip his left leg off and kill him.
Okay.
If you're...
No, it's the head. It's the head.
Oh, I'm gonna say, like, even if it was the leg, 52 damage is definitely gonna kill somebody.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be doubled twice if it was the leg. It would be doubled twice only for the head.
Now I understand. Well, he's dead. Did you want a blood splatter, or are you good?
Also, I am. Sorry, I'll stay where I am. That's fine.
No, what I said was, did you want a blood splatter?
Oh, no, I'm good, thanks.
That's too late. I already did it.
You got one anyway.
Yeah. I couldn't understand what you were saying, so I figured I'd just go in and do it.
I thought you said blood spider at first, and like, is that like a finishing move?
Man, I must be having trouble talking today. I don't know. I do that sometimes where I just start mumbling, but I must be wandering.
I was eating a cracker, so all I could hear was myself chewing.
Wolfgang Roth.
Cracker ears.
I guess
you also had a grenade explode behind you, so.
Yeah. Do they look like they're reloading at the end of their round, or what's
Nope.
the deal there?
They look like they're raising the muzzles of their guns to point directly at you.
Well, all right then. I'm gonna do the same thing, except I'm gonna shoot them better. I'm gonna aim. What is it? -2 for aiming?
-4.
-4. Okay.
Yep. Sure. You hit the guy in the
Brained.
front in the head.
Yep. Do you
Alright.
need to roll damage, or do you want me to?
Just roll it for the audience's sake, for that one guy who's keeping a spreadsheet, for okay, yeah. Just you kill him instantly.
I think I can't even roll lower than. Was it 4? Yeah, I'm rolling 66.
It makes that
so-
distinctive headshot noise. You know what I'm talking about, that every World War II video game has.
the same sound of like a what is it, the
Grand ejecting a
grand ejecting a thing, yeah, for whatever reason. Synopsis with headshots to me, yeah.
All right.
So I've shot 2 bullets, 2 for 2.
Look, if you're going to shoot, that's a good number to be at, 100%. You know what they say, when you can hit 100% of the shots you take, it's pretty good shots.
I've only fired 2 arrows, but maybe. Oh, actually, no, your bullets are really expensive, aren't they? Sorry, I was saying my arrows are probably more expensive, but I don't know.
Yours have
Oh my
miniaturized
god, you guys want to
motors
wipe your
and,
dicks
like,
out while you're at
reactors
it?
in them.
My arrows are 70 euros each.
Roll D12 for dick size real quick, guys.
I don't think my bullets are that expensive, James. 70
Micro
euros
missiles
a
are
pop.
50 each, but I'm like, that's too much for them.
I mean,
each
look,
reload costs 50. So that's 2 missiles, so they're 25 each.
yeah.
No,
I
they're
mean,
50 each. It's 100 a shot.
it's for a box of 4. It's 50, I think.
You also have to replace the
Is it a box
the
of 4?
barrel on your
I don't know.
arm.
Doesn't matter. Look, the important thing to recognize about micro missiles is that they're great against random gangsters who are trying to shake you down.
Yeah,
in
but they're
large
fucking
numbers.
disappointing against goons.
I mean, most things are.
That's the name of this game. The
Wolfgang, anything
Cyberpunk
else?
2020 disappointment simulator.
No, I'm good.
All right. So, let's see here. I'm going to start by shooting at Wolfgang with full auto AKR.
Oh, it's a blood
20.
splatter. I thought that was like some weird Arasaka floor deco.
No, that's the dead blood people. But
What would you say I have for armor in terms of this location that I'm standing behind?
not much. I mean, you keep popping around it.
It's concrete though, right?
It's definitely not concrete. This is a club, not a reinforced building. Right? Yeah, it's wood. Maybe even balsa
Alright.
wood.
Okay.
I assure you that whatever your armor is, it's a lot higher than the object you're hiding behind.
The Welsh clan is very crafty.
I'll tell
They
you
buy
what,
all their
though.
materials
I'll
from
tell you
model
what.
kits.
I'll give you a +2. How about that?
That's I mean, line of sight is the thing, so yeah. Mhm.
+6 +8. It's going full auto for 3 plus
Full auto.
cyber. Even with a 2, he's still gonna hit with 8 bullets.
Alright.
Oh man, I don't have character sheets for these guys. I thought I could do it on the fly, but that's actually gonna be.
What's their bullet stuff?
They're using AKR. So I don't have one set up. I'm just gonna do something.
I have a
real quick.
Medtech Ronin light assault rifle that uses on my sheet that uses 5.56, so that's 5d6 worth of damage. Is that the same?
Yeah, but I have to roll it so many times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna roll it for you on my rifle.
No.
it does it
I'm just
automatically.
gonna go ahead and get her done.
AKR 20 is a 5d6 damage.
Yeah, so that's what I have for the Ronin. So I
Yeah,
can
but
just
what I'm
hit it
saying
and-
is I have so many people that are going to be doing this for the rest of the night. I might as well just get it set up.
Oh, okay. That's what you're saying. Yeah, okay.
None of that other stuff matters. I just need AP. Okay. What did I say? You get hit 8 times.
Mm-hmm.
Some of
Alright,
those
let's
things
take a look
look like
here.
they're probably going to hurt.
Okay, so
With
chest,
armor piercing.
miss. Oh, armor piercing. So what does that mean? Like it's half damage?
halves the
But it
armor
goes to-
rating, and then after you subtract the armor, you have the damage, right? That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, so what's half of... Hang on, I'm going to have to do good calculations here. It's too late in the night for me. So 9.5... oh, sorry, hang on, I did that wrong.
Okay, so your chest is going to drop down to 11. You're going to take 8
Yes, 11.
halved to 4 minus your BTM of 4. So you're going to take 1 from the chest hit and make a save. Right arm is also going to hit, and your chest is going to drop from 21 to 20. Right arm is also going to deal 1 point of damage. Make another save at that point, and you're...
Well, you said I had 2 for the location, right?
Oh, that's true. It's still all going to come down to 1, though, because of the armor piercing.
So it always goes to 1 regardless of whether...
No. So mathematically, they're going to get through, but with your 4 BTM, you have enough to force the damage down to 1, no matter what they do, unless they get a really big hit, like the face hit may kill you.
Well, the face hit has... No, I have 28 armor on my head. So
Yeah, but that's going to get dropped down to 15.
it's subdermal.
Yeah,
Is
but
it?
subdermal doesn't
Okay.
stop AP.
Okay.
So let's do it piece by piece. You take 1 chest, 1 right arm, 1 left arm, and after each of those hits, you roll a save to see if you get stunned.
Okay. So this is injuries that I'm taking?
Yep. So you do it at 1, 2, and 3 injuries. Your armor ratings will drop to 20 in those 3 locations. The face hit is 24.
So what was that? Chest, right arm?
Chest,
left
right arm, left arm. Well, I'll drop to 20.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so your head armor jumps up to 30 with the cover, then back down to 15 for the armor piercing. So 9 go through, half down to 4, which is then doubled again. You actually just die, Wolfgang. You get shot in the head and you just die right here.
No, the BTM's before the doubling.
Oh, the BTM's before the doubling? Okay, you get shot in the head and you take 2 points of damage.
This is for the...
Make another
stun.
save. All right,
I
your
just
head
did.
armor will lower by 1.
Mm-hmm.
This leg hit is going to be...
I don't take damage on legs, so...
yeah, but your armor will.
That's fine. I'm just saying I don't take any damage there. So the left leg doesn't do anything.
24. It's 26, lowered down to 13, so you'll take 1 left leg. So your armor on your left leg will drop by 1, and your structure will drop by 1. Same deal for the right leg twice. It'll drop 1. Oh, your BTM doesn't count there. Never mind. You're actually going to take a lot more damage. 26 halved is 13. So that's 5 halved is going to be 2 and 2. So you're going to take minus 2 armor on your right leg and 4 damage to your right leg's structure.
Right.
Your right arm is at 20, which means 22 halved to 11. You're going to take 13 there, minus BTM. Oh, sorry, halved is
So 6.
minus BTM is going to be 2. So your right arm is going to drop 1 more armor. You jump up to 7 injuries and you make your final save. Yeah, I mean, you get shot a bunch. You even get hit in the head. You survive all of it. You're, you know, I assume it looks kind of like bullets reflecting off of your, it's a lot of sparking around you. It's very Mass Effect.
Yeah, I'm kind of pissed because I thought this was a concrete pillar. So when there's like holes appearing in it, I'm just like, son of a bitch.
Pascal?
Really don't make them like they used to. This entire place is made out of balsa wood. Just made to look expensive.
You're getting full
What was the
auto.
stopping power for the pillar? Sorry.
2.
Wow, that's less than sheetrock. Sheetrock is 5.
It's just wood, man. Regular ass wood.
What is 5?
Pascal
Not when it's paper thin.
gets hit by 14 14, 15 bullets.
Oh Jesus!
Wow, from that distance? Good
Yeah.
job.
Not that far. It's literally
Oh,
like
yeah,
50
I guess
feet.
so.
Between me and him,
What?
I don't have any cover between me and him.
It's just glass. You're just shooting through some glass.
You might be smoked, bro. I don't know.
There's that pillar in the way.
All right, I'll give you 2 armor for it.
Yeah, the AP rounds kind of rough.
Oh, Glimo.
Yeah.
Some of these are very low. Others are quite high.
That left leg.
Take a look.
It's
What's your
weird.
armor rating look like? You have at least like a 25 or something. Oh, yeah.
I've got 21s most places, and then 23 and 24 for
Okay,
hidden chest.
so with a +2, you're going to be in a lot better position. As you know, we're here to just do math all night. 23 halved is going to put you up at 12. So that's a 13 halved. It brings it down to 6 minus a BTM of 3 is 3. So the first hit to your left leg deals 3 injuries, lowers your armor there by 1. You'll need to make a save. The second hit is to your right leg, 23.
Should have got that fucking rat shield.
You'll take 1 injury on the right leg, and your armor will be lowered there by 1. Right leg again will be at 19. 21 armor halved is 10. So again, you'll take 1 more injury on the right leg. Your armor will be lowered down to 18, and you'll need to make another save. Chest is 25. So that'll be 13. 20 is 7. Halved down to 3. So you'll take 1 injury there and lose 1 chest armor and make a save. And then 1 again on the chest, so that'll drop the armor again. Left arm will be 1 again. What's your body? Your body's good enough. You don't have to make that save yet.
Yeah, my body
Works out.
Yeah, he works out. Yep.
Stop this.
Left leg is at 22, down to 11. Takes 11 points of damage, halved down to 5. So you're going to take 2 damage after BTM and make another save, and your left leg armor drops by another 1. Left leg is hit again for 1, and your left leg drops another point of armor. The 9 does not penetrate your armor, so it actually gets eaten up by the cover. It would penetrate your newly weakened armor, but the cover deflects the bullet. You take 1 again on the left leg and make another save, and your armor drops to 16. Right arm is 23. Down to 12.
You said right arm?
Yeah, you'll take 8 half 4 minus BTM. You'll take 1 right arm and lower the armor there. Left arm, same deal. You'll take 1.
I'm very surprised of all these saves.
You die. Yep, you're down. Well, okay. I say die, but you're starting to bleed out. You're not,
My
trauma team card.
Yes, my trauma team goes off.
Oh shit!
I don't know that you're in your service area, but that will be a good plot point later. Yes. I'm gonna keep tracking this because someone could come over and get you up pretty easily. You're not dead. So
you just ran out of injuries, or you got to critical?
I'm at Mortal Zero, and
he's at Mortal Zero. So
I'm at Mortal Zero and failed my.
He's not
save.
stabilized. Yeah. Chest will be 1, and your armor will lower there again. Right leg is 21. Half is 11. Okay, so right leg is another 1.
Okay.
And the final right leg. Your right leg armor will be down to 17 plus 2 is 19. Divided by half is 10. So take 9 damage, halved to 4. Yep. Okay, so one more injury.
17 injuries. I'm at mortal 1.
And your right leg armor
Right.
is at 16.
I already took it off.
Okay. Oh, well, you got
never
hit there
fired
twice,
this
is
fucking
what I mean.
pistol either.
But yeah, you get lit up from across the room.
Never fired the pistol. Oh my god.
This
How
guy's-
much did that cost you? It was like
Oh, it was like $3,000, which was a lot for me back at that point in time.
Okay.
crazy.
This guy's gonna run up to Bishop, drawing out his katana. So he's at a -6. 6. Would you like to martial arts or dodge escape? I think it forces, we haven't really been doing it right. I think you have to like sacrifice your next action, or you can just try to hit you at a 10.
No, his melee is always against a defense rating that the player rolls.
You know what? I think we did agree to make that a house rule
Yeah.
at the beginning. All right.
Although
Yeah, go ahead and make a
No,
dodge or
no.
escape or your best martial arts.
the house rule was people can't walk up to you and have a 10% rating to just shoot you straight in the head. That was the house rule.
What the fuck? Never mind. Unless you roll a 1 here.
I've already rolled. I rolled 15. I'm a master dodge.
Yep. He runs up to you, whips out the katana. Ah! You literally are just like. Whoop. He slices like a bottle in half on the table that's near you. His sword gets stuck and he pulls it out. He's like, ah! He continues to menace you.
Is there like the equivalent of like raising a rifle into someone like at point blank range with a bow and arrow? Is it just like you just scrape the arrow up their stomach or something like that? Like, what's the equivalent?
Punch with an arrow pierce.
All right. I need to get to a position where I can shoot Wolfgang. So I am going to have to... Oh, wait. No, I can just grenade you in the corner here. That's right. All right, I'm going to gas Wolfgang.
All right. I think I've got something for gas.
Gas, gas, gas.
We're going to step on the gas.
I 100% hit that area. The gas grenade. You literally are physically hit by the grenade. You're like, oh, ooh, and then it goes off.
Honestly, who throws a shoe?
All right, you get tear gassed.
I have a thing for like forked tongue. That like that. I
No.
remember getting something weird with pheromones, but like yeah, okay.
It's
what am I
not going to be
rolling?
for this. You need gills or some sort of lung filter. You make
save?
a save, and if you're successful, you only take half the effect.
I am successful.
Okay, you take a -1 reflex as long as you're inside of the effect zone.
right.
Just duplicate your
Okay.
gas, man. Yeah.
This is not correct though. This is
He's
only
a
like 1
gas
meter.
man.
Oh, that's because it's supposed to be 5 meters, but I made it 5 feet. Yep, it's just super big. There we go.
Is there like a physical object in the side of this gas?
What's the grenade?
Yeah.
Yes.
And other question, am I visible in the gas now?
Yes, it's not obscuring enough.
So wouldn't okay. I get you.
There are
So-
smoke grenades and such. It's just that they're not using them, mostly because they want to shoot you.
Because I was going to say, would that be a rule that Pascal Jaden can abuse to not get shot so much?
No, he just got shot a whole lot. There are few people who have been shot as much as Pascal Jaden just did.
Right?
There are many men who can take 17 bullets and live. Coltan Bones. There's gas grenades going off. Pascal is, you're a medical professional, a surgeon at the top end of their game. Pascal is dying.
What happens when I run into the circle?
You'll need to make a save versus the tear gas, and it'll affect your reflex.
Like immediately?
Yeah. I mean, you can hold your
Okay.
breath and stuff, but,
Okay.
You also have.
can't hold your
pretty
breath
sure
for
you
very
have
long.
like gas mask or something. Right?
Do you have a gas mask or a filter or lungs or gills or
We had rebreathers at
independent
one
oxygen supply, which is also a cyberware?
We did say we had gas masks.
I do have a gas mask.
Are you putting it on right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that means you're taking your head armor off.
I don't have head armor.
Well, you do now. It's a gas mask.
Alright,
All right.
gonna
All right, you're at a
Well,
-6 now. You Baywatch
It
sword.
still
and
provides more armor than the walls here do.
Pascal!
was it Medtech to
Wooden
stabilize?
sheetboard, meat leather.
Yeah, Medtech will stabilize. You
And
need
you'll
to
need to-
beat his current injury rating.
You need to beat a 17.
Yep.
Good luck.
I'll throw some luck in it. 27.
Hey, all right.
You didn't need to throw any luck into that. You just need to not roll a 1, right? All right. 8, 9, 17. Yeah.
Oh, fucking whatever. I'm still disappointed
Well,
about my micro
he's at
missiles being
minus
so
6, you didn't
shitty.
Take that off, so 21.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's at -6 because he gas masked and then moved. Yep.
Yep.
All right, Pascal. You come to consciousness. You look up. There's a man in a gas mask over you, and your cell phone is ringing loudly. You could see on the car. You're like, who'd be calling me? It's trauma team.
And I can take another action as long as it's like
Yep.
it's just minus.
It'll be at a
I'm gonna-
-9. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna just rip my whole clip of Finral into this dude.
Ooh. Okay. All right.
Hide behind the concrete barrier, Marcus.
Minus
Releasing the bees.
what is it? -9.
-9. Yeah, and you get a plus for if you're fin rally.
Oh, you rolled a 10.
Oh no! All right, well,
10 then a 9. Wow, look at that. That was an awesome roll. If this guy's not dead, then you've been
How
robbed.
many
You've been robbed.
bullets are in your clip?
yeah, he'll hit with 6 of them. It's not going to matter. He doesn't have He doesn't have nearly enough.
Well, so there's plus.
Plus
Oh,
3.
of course. Yeah. Okay.
So
all
it'd
right.
be -3 instead of -9.
No. So you hit with 9 bullets essentially, right? You would have had a 24. Yep. You hit with 9 bullets. Okay. So roll for 9 hits. You don't have AP ammo, do you? Oh, you do.
I do.
Yeah, just fucking die. So I'm not going to do this math again.
Yeah, that's how
He's
it was
not a
for me,
PC and he
Arthur.
only has 20 armor. This is gonna fuck him up real
Yeah.
bad. All right, he dies. It's bad.
That's how
Now,
I
dude,
did it as well.
Now,
I
for
was
for
like,
reference, do you want blood splatter or are you good without it?
Fuck yeah, blood splatter everywhere.
Ah, oh, it's anime too, right? Like each bullet hole, you like see the splash, and then it becomes like the size of a fist. You could see through his body like Swiss cheese. That's the aesthetic we're going
He's
for
still
here.
screaming at Marcus for missing.
We're going fast. A post-Akira 90s aesthetic. That's what we're going for. Like
Speaking about
gritty
holes in
Trigun.
people, Kung Pao Enter the Fist is free on YouTube.
Oh my god. Kung Pao
And-
Enter the Fist.
And
We're
now I'll reach,
treating him
into,
wrong. That's a joke.
I'll reach into my RGB fanny pack and grab another clip.
I load it.
I've been watching a lot of Linus Tech Tips, so RGB is kind of just like everywhere nowadays.
Yeah, man.
Marcus Bishop, this guy sets up in front of you. You're like, oh no, this could be bad. He's actually like in my range. He's setting up for this huge stroke, and then he just disappears.
Bishop
Bullets,
never thought about that.
bullets
Yeah,
toss him.
I was like reaching for my melee weapon. I'm like, oh, I don't need that anymore. So I'll drop the bow. I will move. I'm in the wrong mode. I'll move to here while drawing my cyborg rifle
All right.
and just take a shot as soon as see mass at the guy over here.
Okay. That is absolutely going to over penetrate through several walls.
Yeah, they're all wood here. Like it's really cheap.
Not even wood.
It's a regular house. Jesus Christ.
But it's sheetrock. I mean, this is sheetrock, and that's 5 something power. It's
Sure. The walls here are 5 stopping power.
I was going to say, is it like,
wait.
Even
is it
if
like a Japanese
even
soccer,
if
right?
these
No,
walls
no,
were
it's
the right type
5,
of
you
walls.
don't get a very big bonus for 5
sorry.
AP sheetrock.
It's paper walls, like it's Japanese. It's Arasaka. It's all the paper sliding walls.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
they made it look
man.
like
You guys
concrete.
are just diving down into the crunch when we need to wrap this up. I still got to
Is it-
give Coltan his ending.
Mine'll be quick, man.
Okay, I hit him.
Yes,
One
you
shot
do.
with the cyborg rifle.
And a mess.
So that's right arm. So it's AP 25.
25 will be 10, so it'll deal 15 points of damage. It's going to rip his right arm off. BTM is 3, so he only ends up taking 12. Only ends up taking 12. This may
that's
not
a
kill
shadow
him
ball.
immediately.
Yeah.
Nope. Still alive,
Just without an arm.
missing a right arm,
Yeah.
which he's also
Which is-
right-handed, so you shoot the gun out of his hands.
It's a 300 Magnum, so.
It's a big gun. Wolfgang Roth, you're now choking and tear gas. You're like, I haven't cried this bad since I had to watch the Game of Thrones finale with Gus.
Several times because he didn't understand it the first time.
I can't see. It's too dark.
Who is Bran? I don't understand. Why is his story so important?
And it's like, why is everyone fucking each other? Okay, so if I leave the space, do I get my reflex back automatically straight away?
Yes.
Or
You had to be
next turn?
outside
Okay.
the radius of it, but yeah, you'll stop
Yeah,
choking on tear
yeah.
gas.
I'll nuke this dude with my gun.
Okay. Which dude?
The one that I can see. This one.
Sure.
Oh, it's so nice to ping things again. Oh. Anyway.
Are you mad about Foundry? Is that the other thing
No.
about Foundry that upsets you?
I mean, they didn't have a ping system. So, 22.
Apparently, it's an add-on module. We were told.
All right, you hit.
Weapon.
You have to install a mod for ping. Ping mod?
For Foundry, yeah.
AP. Chest. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
I didn't aim. So
and it's 9 points of damage. Minus BTM of 3 is 6.
I guess that would have been -3 as well. So that would have been 19. But that's okay. It's still his. So
Check. Stun. He is not stunned.
Ooh. Okay. Look at that.
Anything else? I gotta be honest, I have
What
a
type
whole
of-
second fight, and I think I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to skip over it. All of the really good bad guys are in that fight too, but we just don't have the time.
Yeah, I'll stay here.
I
It's
can do
fine.
next week.
I already told people that this was the final episode. You want me to go back on my word?
How many times did we say that A Time of Total War was the final episode?
Yeah, but I knew that was going to be a multi-part finale. All right, so this guy loudly shouts reloading in Japanese, which I think is Reloado! As he slams the new, thing back in, he pulls the charging handle on the AKR and then lights Wolfgang Roth up.
Like a cigarette. I really should have just full ordered these dudes. I don't know why I
3
didn't.
minus 3. Yep, he's going to hit you with 9 bullets.
This might be the end of Wolfgang Ross. We'll see.
Is this the wrong guy? Oh, that's Wolfgang's character sheet. Yep, that makes sense. This might be the end of Wolfgang Roth.
Find out next week on Encore.
Find out next
No
week.
heads.
There you go.
No heads. No heads. That's good.
All right, it's just gonna hurt a lot, and you might get stunned. All right, speed math. Left arm takes 1, and you need to bump your injuries up by 1. Lower the armor rating by 1, and roll save. Right leg takes my 2 is 11, 8, right leg takes 4 points of damage and lowers its rating by 1. Chest.
4 damage? Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's no BTM there, so he's just shooting directly. Not as good. I mean, it's literally bullets meant to shoot through metal. So
It should have like 30 total SDP on your arm, is that, or on your leg, is that right or something?
yeah, it's lowering down though. It's slowly one by one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chad saying something about walking into automatic gunfire. It's bad for you. What's next? Chest. Chest drops to 10. You take 4. Okay, so you take -1 chest armor, 1 chest injury, and save. Left arm, you take 1. Oh no, you take 0. Never mind. Left arm doesn't ping. Left leg becomes 13 minus as 5. So left leg takes 5 points of damage, and leg is lowered by 1. Left leg takes, ooh, holy shit, 22 halved is 12. Is this really just going to do 1 point of damage? I think so. It's like a half. All right, left leg takes 1. Right arm takes 10 by 21. It's going to be 11. Halved is 5 minus BTM. So right arm takes 1, injury 1, and save again. Chest will take 1, injury 1, save 1, and left leg will take 11, 4, half, 2. Left leg takes 2 points of damage. Armor lowers by 1. Okay, you're still alive despite being full autoed at incredibly short range. You're definitely pushing the danger zone.
Baby. Yeah. I should have just meleeed these dudes. It would have been way faster.
All right, this dude steps here, and he also full autos on Wolfgang.
Didn't he full auto last time?
Yes.
So is he reloading now or
Yep.
later?
Yeah, he'll take a -6.
All right.
This, I mean, probably won't stop him from hitting. He hits with 7 bullets.
All right.
So anyway, how about those Yankees, huh?
New York, New York.
Oh, there, finally showed up. Holy cow.
Mm.
Just give me a lot more leg hits, I guess. It's like playing BattleTech right here.
Oh my god,
Holy
they're all
Oh my
like,
god, look at that. Wow, someone turned the gravity up in this world.
Holy fuck. Oh my god, this might actually take one of your legs off.
This guy needs to zero his rifle properly.
Oh boy. All right, I can't wait to do this one. Right leg takes 12, halved is 6. Oh yeah, you're definitely going to lose one, probably both legs at this point. All right, so you take 6 points of damage and you lower your armor rating by 1. Left leg takes 3 points, and its armor rating is lowered by 1. Right leg takes 1. Armor rating lowered by 1. Right leg takes 9, 19, 10, half is 5. And it takes 5 on the right leg. Armor rating lowered by 1. Left leg takes 1 damage. Armor rating lowered by 1. Right leg takes 4. Armor rating lowered by 1, and right leg is blown off. So yeah, you go down.
Automatic fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has to make
No,
a piloting check to pilot his body to the ground, Boba Fett style.
I don't know if I fall down. Maybe.
Your
I guess I
your
would,
leg
right?
is you've been shot in the leg until it literally no longer exists. You go down.
Okay. Sure. I
You know
fall
what?
Down.
It's your right leg and you're against the wall, so I'll allow you to slump against the wall using your left leg to stabilize yourself. How about that?
Sure. I also have incredible athletics, so
Yeah, well, those athletics
Support my
required
body
you to have
weight.
2 legs.
I don't know about that. Say that to all the disabled people that go.
I will say that to all those disabled people because they will tell you how long it takes you to adapt your body to being disabled. You don't just instantly become able to walk on one leg. You have to.
Wolfgang hasn't had his legs in fucking forever. All right, okay, whatever. It doesn't matter.
You know what? I'll give you this opportunity to give me a flashback of Wolfgang literally going around practicing having one leg, just in case this happened in combat.
There's probably a battle just like this where he lost a leg at some point.
All right.
You know,
like I said,
I mean, his body is 10 for a reason, my dude. It's like the highest peak of bodyman you can be.
The montage of Wolfgang learning how to.
Oh no, he's still alive.
He got his arm blown.
And he actually hasn't.
No, he lost his right arm.
Yeah,
he
lost his right arm.
Ah,
fuck. That's right. He lost his right arm. All right.
I
He pulls out the sword and advances. I was gonna say he shoots you, Marcus, and instead he one hands the sword towards you.
Threateningly.
+5.
Wait, so he would have to like get if he's right-handed and it's in a scabbard, he would have to like.
Oh, it's probably on his back. If he's
it's on his back.
And then like throw it and try and catch it again.
You need to beat a 17 with your Krav Maga-ness. Oh, sorry, you need to beat a 14. That'll be really easy. I forgot to take a -3 for him moving forward.
But he would also have to pull out the sword after.
Okay, fine, I'll buy that. With a -6, he drops down to an
-18.
He misses, but it looks good.
He's using a katana with one arm, probably his off arm.
Yeah.
Come on.
Coltan. Wait, did I skip Pascal at some point?
Pascal can't do anything anyway.
You're stable, but
you're stable.
I'm stable, but I'm at Mortal 1.
Sure. Let's have the two of you have a situation here, though. You see that Pascal's phone is blinking, and he has that fancy caller ID of the 80s that says, trauma team on it. It's still ringing in the middle of this gunfight. You can't hear it, but you can see it blinking and like vibrating and lighting up.
Is there anything I can do for him?
For Pascal?
Yeah.
I mean, like blood transfer, maybe.
In the middle of a gas grenade?
That's what you could do for him right now. Not a lot.
Shoot the guy and then pull me out of the.
He needs natural healing.
Into the front room.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much what
I'm
gonna do.
So you're gonna drag him out, outside.
No, I'm gonna shoot first, and then drag.
Oh, of course, please go ahead. You have to reload first, though. Oh no, you reloaded at the end of your action because you're smarter than these guys.
I said so.
Yeah, I remember you did.
Rifle. Using everything. So
okay,
mod +3. Do I get any penalties to take this away?
Nope.
Great. 17. 2 hits.
You hit it with 4 bullets.
4 bullets.
You hit it 15, 16, 17. Oh no, that's 3. Right. It's the difference from 15 plus 1 is the number that you get. Don't mind me. Oh fucking Jesus Christ. Let's just say it kills him.
While you do that,
he's
math,
at 12 wounds, right? Like,
while you did that math, I'm gonna like drag Pascal as far to the entrance as I can.
Yeah, fuck armor piercing math. Let me just say right here, fuck AP. No one likes AP. I can personally attest to it.
Well, the right arm misses automatically because he doesn't have one.
You can drag him at, I believe, half your movement speed, which is what? Your run speed. Sorry.
12.
Okay, you can drag him 6 meters. So that'll get you to the entrance and out of the cloud.
Perfect. I'll do that.
Pascal is no longer crying.
Back to the Osprey.
Yep, back to the Osprey.
I'm right there at the entrance.
Team shows up and kills
everyone.
Bones.
Pascal.
Well, like if the entrance is right there, I'll just like punch it open and like flag down someone from the Osprey to come.
I mean, there's one guy in the Osprey who piloted the thing. You start flagging towards him. And he just raises his arms and
where's
to like the
Master Exploder?
Master Exploder didn't come with you. He can't get involved.
I thought he was
in this.
on the Osprey with us.
No, he was on the
he was
AWACS aircraft. Yeah, he was on the command aircraft.
Never mind.
get
You
my
can't
second
get
leg
involved
off.
in an
The Osprey
internal
came out of
family
the-
matter.
The Osprey came out of the AWACS's fuselage.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, then I
Thunderbird
will.
style.
Well, then I'll answer the trauma team and say come immediately.
All right. I'm sorry. This who is this? Your voice isn't on file here.
I'm the person that just stabilized this person. They're dying. Come now.
Can we speak with Mr. Jaden, please?
I'll hang up.
Okay. All
Fuck
right.
them.
I want you to know that the trauma team, security team that's on its way out here, just got an escalation notice to like maximum threat level. They're like, we heard gunfire in the background, an unknown, unregistered caller indicated that there would be violence, and then they hung up. And like, there's like a scale from like green to red, and right now it's in like the ultraviolet category. It's beyond red.
Television was picking up particles of tear gas on the opposite
How
side.
long does
Corp
it take them
commanding
to
this
get-
team is like, all right, everyone, we've never had a threat level this high. We're gonna
How
get
long
in
is
there
it-
and we're gonna fuck these guys real good.
How long does it take them from Jersey to California?
Well, they're launching a local team and they'll be here in 1d10 plus something minutes.
Great.
Oh, we'll be out of here by then.
Yeah. I mean, they can transfer in the air, or they may spray your helicopter down with automatic weapons fire in an attempt to get Pascal back.
We can also just, if we're done before then, I'll just stick around with Pascal,
You can just leave them out there.
or just leave him
Just
on the
leave him.
fucking yeah.
Leave me, I'm not worth anything, guys. Trauma team will get me.
Except for my platinum level trauma team card.
And my unfired super fucking awesome gun.
Oh my
feel like
god.
just
I can't
firing a
find where
couple
it takes
rounds
for a
for you.
fucking trauma team to arrive. It's literally
It's 1d6
Trauma
minutes.
team?
Oh,
It's
is it?
1d6 minutes, yeah.
That can't be right because they can't arrive in 1 minute. That's crazy.
No, they do. the system is like real fucking specific about that shit.
Oh, they're in
It's
the
in the
area.
healing section. It's in the healing
Process takes
section.
about 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think it's in the healing section. I think it might be in the items section.
Nope, it's in the healing
team
section.
card.
Yeah.
I'm looking for it right now.
All right, I'll let you do that while I move back to Marcus Bishop. Marcus, your team is falling apart.
Sorry
Wolfgang,
for kill stealing you twice, Marcus.
you can see Wolfgang, right? Like when you turn to look over at him, he's lost a leg. Pascal is down. You could see that Coltan is dragging him out. Like it's just you left. You're the only combat effective member of this group.
Oh, come on. I can still shoot a gun.
I'll move right to here. Now, I don't usually full auto. Is there a way that I can full auto targeting both to try and spread the shots, or I don't remember this?
I'll let you shoot through one and hit the other one as well. But this
I'm
particular
I'm-
gun, one time.
Okay, I'm going to fire 20 rounds from my cyborg rifle in their direction.
Fucking God, Jesus Christ. Yeah, sure.
Fuck yeah, you are.
I used my laptop gun, Arthur Perkins.
Oh, I
far
love
sight through the
Perfect Dark. The laptop gun wasn't the one with the sight. It was the alien sniper rifle.
It's the far sight.
Yeah, that let you auto track people through walls.
God, that thing was fucking bullshit.
Wall bang.
God.
It was
And you just see
terrible
that
when it
guy
was
that
used
would
against
find
you.
it. Yeah, you just sit there. And I remember what the vision looked like too. It was just like purple
five
and
bullets.
orange, and it was like, woo.
So how many?
5?
5? Okay. Cool.
Oh, no, sorry. You used 20. Okay, so yeah, you hit with 5. Yep, that's right.
Okay, cool.
Yep. I can't believe that number is so low. I'm used to you rolling a lot higher.
Ooh.
Well, you shoot the first guy in the face and it travels through his body and shoots the second guy in the face. That's the first shot. You hit both of them. You ride the recoil back down and you riddle their body with anti-cyborg bullets.
If you would, AP.
That's it.
Blood splatter, please.
Oh, of course. Why not? Oh, we'll do a super long one.
Yeah.
Can you dual blood splatter? I don't know.
I can't do them. This is what I can do. I'm glad that smallness brings you some basic amusement.
Page 116. A trauma team will always arrive within 1d6 plus 1 minutes.
Roll it.
Oh, +1. Okay, there you go.
I'm gonna say 1 minute. That sounds good.
I knew it was something stupid like that.
He's about to roll. This is a man about to roll 7 on a 6-sided die. All right,
3 minutes.
you're 3 minutes, which is what, like 30 turns?
I love the idea that they're on the fucking phone, but they're like halfway there already.
Wolfgang, you're
No,
stabilizing yourself.
it was gonna take them 5 minutes, but they ultravioleted to 3.
I'm what myself?
You're stabilized against the wall. You can hold yourself here. If you're gonna move, you'll have to do something like use your rifle to act as a crutch. Yeah. Move at half speed away.
Hop. Okay.
Or you can just wait here.
I'm going to do one better. I'm going to I'm going to make a what do they call it? A splint out of my rifle. Like any good grindhouse maybe.
I mean, your leg doesn't exist. It's literally completely destroyed. It's not like your leg's non-functional. Your leg is...
He's making a peg leg out of his rifle.
Yeah, that's what I said. Making pig leg.
All right.
Come on, it's the last episode up.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
AP.
Yeah.
In the interest of having enough time to do Colton's final scene and outros,
Yeah.
can I posit a narrative outcome here to you? And if
I
you're
mean,
happy
I
with
would
it-
love to invite you into this room to have a one-on-one conversation with your parents.
Yep.
All right. So,
All right, so maybe that go. Well, we can do that. That's
yeah,
fine. So,
Wolfgang,
but yeah.
roll first aid. You'll need to hit an 18.
Nah, actually, you know what I do, Arthur?
What do you do?
I hobble over to the bar that's clearly right there,
Yeah.
and I just reach over and I just
Plenty
grab
of
myself a
bottles.
nice
Grab-
whiskey,
Grab an unbroken bottle, maybe the only one in the room.
spin the
The
lid
cavitation
off.
of Bishop's rifle cost every bottle in a 100-meter
We don't
area
have
to
time for the
explode.
sim for that.
All right.
I just take a seat at the bar. I'm just like, all right, Bishop, I'll be here when you get out.
I've been
You
waiting
just
2
do
weeks
your
for this
thing."
fight, and now we don't get to do
That's
it. But I didn't think the grenades would slow you down so much.
It's not the grenades, it's the AP rounds, dude.
Wow, that's
what
true.
got
That
us.
slowed me down. All right, so the door opens as a butler is just like, Master Nicholas, please step inside. So there are two goons here.
So I've dropped the cyborg rifle to a sling. I've just drawn out my pistol.
All right.
You could have both my rifle and the cyborg rifle, and you dual wield it.
So there are two goons here that are wearing head armor. They're basically the same guys as the guys outside, but they're wearing their uniforms issued helmet. There's a guy in a metal gear with several cyborg enhancements. You know this. You know of this guy's reputation. He is a solo rating 9 by the name of Bravos, and he's known as the #1 pistol wielder in all of Night City. He uses a specially modified revolver using EAE technology and AP ammunition to just destroy all of his enemies.
You thought
He
we could
pulls it
do
out.
two
It's-
combats like this in one session?
Just this guy. Your parents are, of course, your mom is wearing her old police gear with no helmet on, and your dad is just wearing a corporate suit with his cyber arm in buzzsaw mode.
Arthur, if you pulled out the pistol and it was the special pistol that Glimo ordered that he never got to find.
No, it's actually better than that one. I went through the books and I tried to find the best possible pistol.
I thought that's what I did. I didn't realize there was something better than the Ameritech Magnum.
It's actually a machine gun.
I found
So
something
I-
called the Nova Arms Cherno, which is 66 plus 3 armor piercing and EAE.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay, mine doesn't have the
66 plus
EAE.
3?
Yeah. Yeah,
What
it's
is that
fancy.
firing?
My cyber rifle 76 plus 3. I'm
Yeah.
using.
Yes, but this is a pistol. He uses a rifle.
I mean, look,
My
300 Magnum is
pistol's
a pistol
66.
round. It's just I've got a rifle. It just fires Magnum rounds at an automatic
Yeah,
rate. That's
but
all.
yeah, well, I'm sure the long barrel has something to do with that.
Just get 4 of these and 4 cyber arms, and you're just
So your
Got a
parents are
drum barrel on the
drinking
bottom.
martinis, and as your dad stands up with his martini glass, he kisses his wife on the cheek and says, "What are you calling yourself now, Marcus? Once a Walsh, always a Walsh is what I used to say, but you're such a disappointment, Nick.
Without responding to him, I'm gonna turn to the other three in the room.
Yeah.
So, whatever happens here, Arasaka's bombing this place to glass in a few minutes' time. So you can stay here and die, regardless of the outcome, or you can get out now and let me have this conversation with my parents.
Make a intimidation at 18.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll get the bonus for my cyberware. I'll dump some luck into it too.
Okay. Bravos turns to your parents and says, I work for Arasaka, not you. I'll wait on the chopper outside. He just starts walking past you, and the two guys, Darth Vader in beside him to like port arms and like escort him out.
Does he have like the cowboy spurs?
No, he's basically got like insectoid style Metal Gear power armor.
I so want that the moment they go outside is when the trauma team ambulance shows up.
It's not even close. Not even close. We'll get to the conversation Bravos has with the rest of you.
narratively.
No, not even close. All right, Marcus, it's just you and your parents. I mean, your mom has a pretty good rifle. She's got the Tsunami arm, or sorry, she's got a shotgun. It's the Tsunami Arms Ragnarok. It's an automatic 12 gauge EAE. I mean, it'll definitely kill you even at this range. Your dad has his famous buzzsaw cyber arm. It's literally got like a utility buzzsaw. That's it. He has no other weapons. Come in, speak your piece, your mother says. You know, I got you this job, and then you had to go and betray the family. For what? A politically moderate faction? What did I teach you? Moderatism leads to nothing. Why? Because we took a little slush fund? We are the future of Japan. We're the future of Arasaka. The Walsh family will be leading right behind Saburo Arasaka. And you have to rat us out. Internal investigations turning on his own family? You think anyone's going to trust you from here on out? Your only choice is to come back to us, Nicholas.
Oh, I've come back. You only got to where you are now by climbing on better people than you. And I didn't sit well with me. Like you said, you tried to teach me a lot, but it turns out I didn't learn anything here. I learned the most important rules out there in Night City, in Redline. And all I know is this whole world is worse for your being in it. I don't want to have to do this, but this is the only option I've got left.
All right. Your mom gets ready to spray you down with a combat shotgun. So I guess let's roll initiative, and whoever wins initiative basically wins the fight.
Quick draw against the solo. Who will win?
Yeah, she's not a solo. She's a cop, so...
Make sure I select myself before I
Respect
do
my
this.
authority.
All right, you need to beat a 14. If you do, you win.
25.
You quick draw on your mother. Yep. As she's bringing the shotgun up, you can see down both barrels the EAE kicking in and the ammunition being amplified.
So I am going to fire as many shots as I can into her legs.
Yep.
Aim call shot.
You don't have to roll for it. It just happens. I mean, your gun is good enough. You're good enough. She's standing still with a martini in one hand.
I'm trying to incapacitate without killing at the moment.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
That happens.
I don't mind if it causes functional amputation. It's not so
Your
important.
father just as you shoot your mother just sips from his martini and then starts moving towards you with his buzzsaw arm out. Like the hand transforms into like a small it's literally like a 2-inch diameter buzzsaw whirring, and he's just like as if he thinks you couldn't possibly injure him. He's just like, you shouldn't have done that, Nick.
So I'm aiming to do the same thing again to shoot his legs out.
All right, you shot both of your parents. They're bleeding out and dying on the floor.
Okay, I walk over to like the space between them.
Yeah,
and I pull out the mine that Pascal disarmed. So I'm going for the you know the Clarence Bodiger Robocop thing here. If I pull the fuse on the mine, drop it down between them, and walk out.
Okay. Nothing happens for a while. All right. Meanwhile, outside,
Click.
Wolfgang, Coltan, Pascal. At the same moment, some dude in power armor comes out and just says, "I'm not here to fight." As like two more Arasaka guys come behind him, holding their rifles up, you know, like in the air, not towards you, but like on patrol.
I'll probably be tending to Wolfgang.
All right. So
I'm not actually injured. I just don't have metal anymore.
Well, like I'm
So-
gonna be.
Bravos just like looks at
something
one of
done
his
with
guys and is like, "Help shoulder him out to the aircraft."
It's
Gentlemen,
Arasaka, right?
I was told that there will be 2.5 minutes, possibly, until a missile arrives, so we may want to be on that aircraft sooner rather than later.
There's also a trauma team en route.
Yeah, if they're here when that missile arrives, they'll be dead. So get on the fucking aircraft. He never stops moving, by the way. He's still just walking toward.
What's that? What's gonna come first, the missile or the?
And this is how Arasaka went to war with Trauma Team.
I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna Pondo the Maddit. On a 1, it's Trauma Team gets here first. On a 2, it's Arasaka's own missile. It's the Arasaka missile. So
I'll
your
get-
parents, just like Master Exploder's faction fired a missile, they are now firing a missile to prevent, you know, you from getting away after having killed your parents.
So I'll get Pascal with some help onto the Osprey then.
Okay. The Arasaka team gets Wolfgang on. One of the guys goes, aren't you Wolfgang Roth? I thought you were dead.
He wouldn't recognize me.
No, but they have Master Exploder knows who you are. He has an updated file on you. You're right that he wouldn't remember your old identity or your second identity, but your newest identity has been exposed to Arasaka repeatedly.
Okay.
You smell different though.
I just don't say anything.
Okay.
I'm just like,
It's such an honor to help you get into this helicopter, sir.
Don't make it awkward.
Understood. Okay. Bishop, as you are leaving the facility, you can hear your parents quietly discussing, like, if we don't move, it won't go off. And your dad's like, but one of us might live. Your mother's like, I said don't move, you fucking idiot. And then like they start shouting loudly, and after like 10 seconds of this, you're like, your hands at the entrance to the front door. The door is off its hinges at this point. You're the last one getting on the helicopter, and you hear a poof.
Okay, I have a question. Did your father have an incessive need to cut things because his hand was a buzzsaw?
I randomly
Like,
generated
you would
his parents.
You would always buy like a full loaf of bread, like not cut, so that
He
would be
built
like,
this
"Oh, I
bar
guess I have to
himself
cut it
out of
again."
wood from the backyard.
His dad is a level 9 corp, so he had tons and tons and tons of money and no combat ability.
And he was like, you know what? Fuck it, cut my hand off, buzzsaw.
I need a hobby. Woodworking.
At least at the end, did one of them jump on the mine to save the other or not? We don't know. Let's.
It doesn't matter, because as you're pulling away, the Osprey turns to look into the rising sun, and we see the ominous trail, of a cruise missile approaching your location. And like the trauma team is approaching as well. They don't see the missile. The missile just takes out the whole valley, and the trauma team with it. The next thing we see is like a news report 6 months in the future. Like wreckage found, the dead body of Wolfgang, Roth, Pascal, Jaden, Marcus Bishop have all been found. And the person reading this news report is Coltan Bonez in his office in Redline City. It's like 6 months after the tragedy, Mash Nather's here. We've finally uncovered DNA evidence indicating all 3 men died while being evac by trauma team. You know, something like that. The cover story. And keep your identities intact and to kill Wolfgang the third time.
Once again.
Wait a minute, but Pascal is happily being a mob boss.
Yeah, but I assume that maybe you probably don't want people to know that you're still alive for a little while. All right. Pascal
you're
Jaden
wizarding
found
horses.
somewhere in a valley outside. He's been alive the whole time.
Found
All right,
an old
forget
red line
Pascal.
underneath the plate.
Alternately,
Eating
it
a
also
slice
mentions
of
it's
pizza.
being investigated by IA agent Nicholas Walsh.
Nicholas Walsh on scene. Yeah, Coltan. So you get a call from Dante.
Answer it.
You have to go. You have to go now. Hang up the phone and start walking. And like as this happens, two men come through the door and open the door for a woman in a black business suit. She's wearing a uniform that isn't very familiar to you. And she says, Mr. Bonez, I presume.
What do you want? I'm busy.
I'm with Netwatch Special Investigations. We're here for your boss. Where is he?
My boss? I'm the boss.
You don't look like Dante Fierro to me.
Never heard of him.
Okay. I'm getting back on the elevator and going to the next floor. These men are going to search your offices now and confiscate all of your technological material. So she does exactly what she says. She gets back on. At this point, Alphonse
the
pulls you
person-
aside.
If the person gets nearest to me, I'm gonna med finger them.
Not yet. Coltan, Alphonse pulls you aside and he's like, look, we've got something close to a working prototype. This might be the only chance you have to use it. This
Let's
is
do it.
Netwatch. They're serious.
Let's do it then.
All right. So there's like a guy approaching. He's like, hey, what are you doing? The two of you, stop right there. And like he starts breaking out into a jog as Alphonse like connects something into one of your neural plugs, right? And all of a sudden, you just start feeling the sucking feeling as you're just like, wow, you know what? Humans really are just useless pieces of meat, just disease-ridden carriers. I should kill all of them if they inconvenience me. As your empathy is sucked away by the empathy sink built into Project Limelight.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. Can you make a resist drugs and torture roll? You need to beat a 15 here.
Torture drugs.
Yep, torture drugs. Oh my god. Holy shit. Roll a d10. Oh, fuck.
Last
This could
skill
get
check of
so
the game.
bad.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the good news is you don't become a cyber psycho. The bad news is that you retain your memories. As the guy grabs the device and smashes it on the floor. As that happens, everything tilts 15 degrees to the side as everyone in the room is thrown sideways, and you begin hearing a alarm breakout, and then dozens all across the city. And then all of the alarms shut off at the same time. So does the power. And when you look
Did I escape to
outside,
space?
power is turning off everywhere, all across Redline. All of your, if you have like a cell phone, it's not working.
Hmm.
And when you find a window that looks out, you can see that the part of Upper Redline where the Biotechnica building was, the whole plate has been dropped down. And Old Redline is basically a disaster zone, as hundreds of thousands of tons of metal has descended down, killing many people. But that would not account for everything that's happening around you, as the Netwatch agents have suddenly moved into an incredibly high level, and everyone is saying, data crash, data crash. And this is the day where the internet stopped working.
Cool.
That's it. That's the end of our story. Spazidus, thanks for the raid. The last raid for this show. Well, friends, we got here. I've been APGamingREAL. It's Wednesday. Let's not cyber again for a while. Let's talk about this game and maybe how you felt like the endings went down, you know? Let's do them in the order that we started them. Wolfgang, you are, ironically, you're trapped in Australia with your husband with tons of money, just no internet access. Every corporation in the world is suddenly too busy to hunt you or deal with you in any way. I feel like your ending works out pretty well, actually.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, did my 6 months of golden handcuffs and got out scot-free.
Golden handcuffs, okay.
Yeah.
So that's what you and Gus are into. Okay, interesting. Making a note here.
You do know what golden handcuffs
Yes,
are, right?
I know, but I'm trying to get a cheap joke, man.
Come
You
on.
know me, you've been working with me for years.
So I think this game went the same way that every other Cyberpunk game I've ever run in my life tends to go, which is when money is not a problem, the scalability of the enemies becomes a problem. So yeah, it was fun. It was definitely fun. This is the first time I've actually played a game of Cyberpunk where I'm not the perpetual GM forever, so that's nice.
Did you feel cool, punk, rebel, and independent? Get everything you wanted to out?
Wolfgang was definitely a more competent character than
Mash and others.
Mash and others, that's for sure.
I really like Mash and others, so that's the thing.
Yeah, I did too, but like it was waning on me to play him because he was such an asshole. He was such a little shit. But yeah, I mean, like, you know, it was just one of those things. Like, Wolfgang was by far probably one of the more competent characters I've ever rolled in a game. So I think that was pretty obvious whenever he started throwing his feet around, having people catch his feet, you know. So I don't know, it was a fun game for sure. Absolutely. Am I in the team for Red? I can't remember.
You are for pre-afterlife services.
Right.
Yeah, you and Glimo. I've got you marked down. It's
And
just going to
that
be a
is-
while. October at the earliest.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm a little
It's
busy.
Whatever. And that's a follow-up to this, right? Or something along those lines?
It'll be the story of Dante Fierro after he gets out of prison for attempting to mess with Netwatch.
Yeah, so that'll be fun. Maybe we'll get a conclusion about Arasaka fighting the.
Wow, you want to play old Wolfgang coming back in red? Dante, I'm back. I'm a geriatric now. So are you. We've been through some real shit, huh? So I heard you wanted to start an ambulance company. Well, after Gus left me, I've got nothing left in my life anymore.
Yeah, I was thinking more like the Arasaka versus the
Militech?
not Medtech, the what fucking
Johnny
what's that
Silverhand?
service called? No, the ambulance service.
Trauma team.
Trauma team. Yeah,
There's
'cause,
not
you
going
know,
to be
they
more
nuked
of that.
each
That was
other.
a one-time deal. I mean, Arasaka and Trauma team shoot at each other all the time. It's not personal.
Okay, fair enough. But yeah, that was fun. I don't know, outros. I might as well do.
Yeah,
one.
we'll do outros after we check in with everybody. It's like, how was this game, and post for your
Okay,
character.
I mean, it's you know sad what happened to the original cast, but they have stuff that they're dealing with, and you know I still catch up with Brian and all that stuff every
Yeah,
once in a
I
while.
try to
so
talk
he's-
to him once a month.
Yeah, he's doing okay, I guess, for the circumstances that he's in, and yeah, you know that's how the cards are sometimes. So yeah, but
Pascal, your ending allows you to take a lot more power than normal. Sure, cyberware dealing is basically illegal for a couple of years while people figure out what is and isn't affected by rabid AI. But without contact back with the mainland, and corporations and society rapidly breaking down, power builds locally. And since you're already an established player, you basically get to snap up as much as you want. That said, you do operate in, old Redline, and a whole seventh of a plate just dropped on it. So it's not so great down there for a couple years. Air quality is terrible, and thousands of people are dead, many more injured. But over a few years, you build up quite a little following. Drugs, guns, whatever else you want to be into, you're there. Tell us about a little bit more of the Pascal Jaden story and how you felt about the game.
Yeah, so I think Pascal's, epilogue. He still wants to kind of dabble in cyber, and so is always trying to keep his feet in there. But he knows what the money maker is, and frankly, money and power are the things he cares about, so that he can eventually take his revenge on his brother. I think that's the DLC storyline is.
Yeah. Well, first off, traffic to Europe will have to start again at some point.
No, his brother's here.
Oh no, he went back home. That happened a while ago. Your brother went home after failing to kill you.
Home for him was Atlanta.
No, he works for the what's it called? The
ESA.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. He went home to the new home.
Interesting.
Yep.
Interesting. Well, the day will eventually come where that'll be the face-off.
Transatlantic travel will resume.
Robert Lawson and Pascal Jaden.
Are we going to see Pascal Jaden in Cyberpunk Red?
I don't think so.
It would be quite a step down for Mafia boss to be an ambulance driver.
Like maybe as a background character, but I don't see how I would bring back. I also don't think it's going to be a very fixer-heavy.
It's not just about each run, right? It's also about the story in between there. But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he could definitely be a background character, NPC that. But I don't. I
want you to imagine a fixer who hands out his business card to all of the clients he meets. Sir, we're going to try to keep your guts in, but by the way, my name's Pascal Jaden, and I work for you now.
Yeah, Other than that, I mean, I had a great time playing this. I mean, I've been bugging you for a Cyberpunk game since you first mentioned doing pre-Afterlife services. So this was a lot of fun. I built Pascal to not be a terribly effective combat character, and he definitely lived up to that, including into the finale. Spent like all the money Pascal had at the very beginning of the game to get that gun that he never fired.
Yeah.
I wanted to give you an opportunity. It just never came up.
Yep.
Didn't your motorcycle that you just bought blow up immediately after you bought it too?
It didn't blow. Well,
it got wrecked because we were doing the thing.
Yeah, it got shot out during the mafia fights.
You never got another one.
He did. Yeah, he did get another motorcycle. I think he's probably on like his fourth motorcycle because they keep getting shot out. Of course, now that he's a big time, he's got goons to drive him around. He doesn't need to be on the bike anymore.
Doesn't need to bum a skateboard and ride naked home.
Exactly.
How did you think the game went?
I enjoyed it. I think this is a good ending to a Cyberpunk game where nobody gets quite what they wanted or expected.
I don't know. Wolfgang got away.
Wolfgang got everything he wanted. Bonus,
leg.
no one can track him now because there's no databases.
Oh, who's the first one to open the door after they leave? Who gets murder botted?
That'll be part of the DLC content.
But
It'll be Netwatch going in to find him. Oh, we heard this is Dante's right
This is Dante's corporate agent. Be on the lookout. Anything could happen. Someone immediately just starts screaming, AI, it's a murder bot.
Yeah.
They get a face full of 9mm ammunition and they take no damage and keep walking.
And we all know wooden doors don't do anything.
Wooden doors don't stop modern ammunition very well. Maybe old-timey bullets. All right. Speaking of old-timey bullets, Grimdarkjames, a.k.a. Marcus Bishop, a.k.a. Nicholas Walsh. How do you think this game went, and what's a little, piece of the after for Bishop in IA? Does he uphold?
I had a couple ideas how this might go. So the thing about Cyberpunk games is that they don't have to have happy endings. I certainly played in a Cyberpunk campaign once where the finale of the campaign was gangs had managed to capture an old US nuclear aircraft character and turn it into a giant punk naught to go after Night City, and the player characters flew out to the ship, were supposed to kill the gangers and scram the reactor so it was no longer a threat. And as soon as we did that and ready to pick up, the GM's like, well, I'm afraid the corpse just pretty much destroy it from orbit using an orbital kinetic weapon without bothering to pick you up because the threat's over now, so you all die in the fiery explosion of that, which, I guess fits with what the corpse would probably do rather than waste time seeing people have to pick up a bunch of edge runners. So I could have seen something similar happening here, like, once again, markets against impossible odds or the like, and certainly would have gone very differently if nobody had come along.
Is that Marcus's the rest of his life is just seeking out the most dangerous investigations, bringing justice? So when you were talking to your parents, you were like, I had to go somewhere to learn to do things, and I was like, the street. I had to learn on the street.
Yeah, and that's part of it. I mean, that's the whole thing is that the arc I was playing through, he was getting counseling. He was trying to become less the cold-blooded killer, and so probably saw this thing like killing his parents as the last one he would do, the last kill he had to make before going back to a life he considered where he was doing good, not just getting by. And yeah, look, I know you say don't do this, but I'm turning the character over to you, Arthur. If you want to have, a grizzled 50-year-old, Nicholas Walsh, IA.
I have one scene for him. All right.
Yeah.
Single light bulb on a string hanging from the ceiling. An Arasaka IA agent punching some dude that's strapped to a chair. It's just like, answer the question in Japanese. And then we get, Bishop slamming his hand on the table. And he goes, he's not going to tell us anything. Again, in Japanese with subtitles. I'm going to go find my answers on the street. As he leaves, slams the door behind him. The IA agent keeps punching the dude as we get Bishop putting on a detective's fedora and going out into the dark of the night, into the neon streets of Night City as a grungy synthwave plays. That's that's Bishop's story.
Yeah, it all depends.
That's the way the biscuit crumbles.
it all depends on whether Bishop survives the Night City Holocaust working for Arasaka in Night City in a couple of years' time.
Yeah, it'll be rough.
Yeah, so exactly. Look, once again, thank you for not just you, Arthur, but to the whole team for letting me be a part of this show and the story.
I'll take all the credit for it.
Okay, all right.
Well, thanks for jumping in when we were short, James. I mean,
unexpected circumstances.
There's not that many people that want to play in a cyberpunk universe, and so
maybe not in a 2020 universe.
Yeah.
You can shoot yourself in the face in your first fight.
Oh my god! So many good memes, so many good jokes.
Yeah.
Soft
look,
click.
I'm looking forward to being a watcher of Cyberpunk Red.
There it is.
Yeah, and it was a lot of fun to jump into, and I'm interested to see where you go with it next. But once again, thank you for letting me be part of it. And I had a great time in the last show and I feel I got some some good closure there. And thank you for letting me. Thank you for making me make like a demolitions roll right at the end there to actually set up my final scene. So.
That would have been good. Yeah.
roll a one,
you kill yourself and your parents all at once.
It is highly appropriate that the final roll of this entire game was a fumble.
That's what I was about to say.
Well, let's slip to Mr. Fumble. Drumurboy, tell us a little bit about the continuation of Coltan with his research captured by Netwatch, with the internet dying, with Dante's corporations fumbling.
Yeah, so this is like, there's a 6-month interim between, like you said, there's like a 6-month time.
Yep.
In the interim, he would have contacted something at the Western Gale. What's his name?
Primo. The racer fixer. Yeah.
It would have contacted Primo and got him to set up a meeting with the next nomad group coming into town. And he's still gonna
on the road.
He's still gonna do that. Like, he was expecting to like either die on the table or be a new man. So he's gonna burn the note that he wrote to himself because he doesn't fucking need it. And he's gonna go become a nomad.
Let me ask you a question. Do
Sure.
you take Alphonse with you?
If he wants to come with, then yeah.
This is so buddy cop, like the two of you just living life on the open road together. Living life in a world with data crash, with no money, no values, no corporations.
Yeah.
Just freedom.
Okay, so Colton takes the nomad playbook. Bishop takes the cop playbook. It's
Yeah. Yeah, and like if there's like a last shot for Colton, it'd be like burning a note that says to Alder Cabrera on the note, because he was going to change his identity and his name. Alder after like Leaf.
Wow, you put some good thought into this. I feel sad that role fumbled.
I mean, it's the most fitting fucking role ever, maybe. But yeah, it's been an awesome time.
Yeah, he was a real tortured character.
Yeah, man, he needs to continue to be. Like, feel free to use him again if you want. I look forward to being a watcher as well.
I love the idea that someone shows up. They're like, "Oh, we got to rescue this guy with Trauma Team. His name's Alder Cabrera," and everybody on the cast is like, "Oh, I know that name, but our characters don't."
Yeah, although he'll probably keep his name Colton Bones because he was going to give himself a new name, but and he was going to leave himself the 64,000 eddies that he accumulated.
Well, sounds like you've got a good amount of money that disappears instantly when the banking system crashes.
Yep.
Should have got those cold hard cash.
Yeah, but this game was awesome. Like, so many fucking good jokes. I feel kind of bad about interspersing and like interjecting and interrupting people with like callbacks all the time.
It was solid. It's very you.
One quick question, Arthur, just for closure.
Sure.
Who was elected comptroller of Redline City in the end?
I mean, come on. You have to know it was Rapier, right?
Not
Arasaka
Kenny,
always wins.
Not Kenny, what's his face?
That K-Cross?
Kenny Cross.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. He kills Kenny Cross in a sword duel and becomes comptroller.
Oh, but what about Kenny? What about his adopted son?
He's just left without a father and swears a life of vengeance.
Yeah. But
he takes on a new name, Prendar Creed, and becomes a solo.
And at least Bishop would be well suited. He was always old school anyway without the tech. So he's got his notebook, his pencil.
20 years from now, his Times Square marquee will kick in again, and it'll be like, "I'm back."
It's a very different character to what I usually play.
I don't need answers from the street anymore. The street talks to me. Get like a bearded, graying haired Bishop going out into the night. I'm
got a back
Med
tattoo,
City.
soft click.
You literally, you just were like, "Oh, I felt really bad about doing these memes," and then you're like, "One last meme."
Yeah,
the
man.
best one.
I can feel bad and still
Don't
them.
feel bad. They're perfect. Everything is great about them.
But this will be my last show here for a while. I gotta organize myself because I'm getting real busy. I hope one day to play with y'all again.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'll message you when I have a spare moment. And yeah, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for playing. If Brian and Jillian are out there watching, good vibes to you guys. Yeah.
Now let's do outros. We'll start with Henley because he's so hot to do them.
Hey, I'm Dave. Thanks for watching. Thanks for running, James. Arthur.
Nah, we're basically the same person, you know. Sometimes I look at him and it's like a mirror.
I am so fucking tired right now, but it was a good game, and yeah. Go follow Kinky Fridays on Twitter. Go follow Squibbly Int on Twitter, and yeah, play more video games, I guess. I don't know.
Glimo, what do you got?
Hey, I'm Glimo. You can find me on Arthur's Discord. You can also watch me on Solaris Nights, which will be coming back next week. Had a great time. Thank you, Arthur, for running. This was a lot of fun. Thank you for everyone on the cast, including Brian and Jillian, for playing. It was a hell of a time. Never knew what we were gonna get into week to week, and that's kind of one of the things that I think is most fun about the Cyberpunk universe. I loved all the little inside callbacks that you included in character names, Arthur. That was that was always making me laugh. Yeah, and super excited to try out the new system. Honestly, the thing I'm looking forward to the most about Cyberpunk Red is that the fumble rules are different. You don't automatically fail on a 1, so
Wow. That's a big change.
it's a huge change. You also don't automatically succeed on a 10. So.
Yeah, this system honestly is incredibly fucking brutal. Surviving is, the longer you fire a gun, the more likely you are to just kill yourself at some point.
Yeah. Yeah. The combat system is super brutal. Like every time we were in a fight, I was like, I really, we should do these fights more. And then like 3 rounds in, I'm like, oh, no, we should never fight again.
Well, that's what you get for making a character who isn't suited for combat.
Yeah.
You did great outside of combat.
The amount of disappointment
except
I felt.
Anytime I was in front of Dante, that was the key that Pascal was gonna fumble.
The amount of disappointment I felt in my stomach when those micro missiles did literally fucking nothing. God damn.
It was like every time I fired my flechette pistol in the first like 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Imagine hitting someone with 17 bullets. Not like missing them. You physically make contact with 17 bullets and they live. You guys are monsters.
I didn't even have Metal Gears on, man.
Yeah, that was the weird thing.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
I should have gotten the 18 SP armor. I would have probably not been mortal.
Man, there's so much I want to spoil about the little things in the show, but it doesn't feel right.
Oh, please.
I mean, like it. If I say them right, then you'll be like, the magic's gone. That's the thing that was going to happen. I think.
I mean, I think we all want to know what happened to Coltan's 2 nemesises.
Yeah, that was one of the plot lines I didn't have time to wrap up on, but yeah. They actually team up to come kill you.
Perfect.
I mean, there are a lot of encounters that I wanted to run that I didn't get a chance to. Mash Nathers was going to have a dude with a chainsaw arm that was part of his nemesis group show up and like out of the side of a rolling van with like a sniper covering you. Chainsaw dude was just going to run towards Mash and try to cut his arms off, like cold shot arm with the chainsaw to just rip him off. There were some other interesting enemies that I just thought were too difficult for all of you to fight, and so I kept putting them off. And
But we did
Bravos was one of them.
managed to avoid your airport fight and did a midair dirigible fight instead.
That was interesting. I'll never forget how James immediately pointed out the engine stall speed after I worked out literally every variable so that no one would pay any attention as I explained how everything worked perfectly, except that one thing that I couldn't control.
Yeah.
Dirigible air transfer speed.
And Colton almost died right there.
I'm here to keep you honest, AP.
Yeah, thanks. Old honest AP, that's what they call me. By the way, there's a dragon behind you. I tell people that and they believe me.
And they're also the president.
Shadowrun again?
President Dragon is just ridiculous.
First off, his name is Dunkelzahn, okay? He's great. James, what do you got for an outro?
I'm James. You can find me around either Discord or running Rogue Trader on Saturday nights. Although, apparently not this Saturday. I found out during this game. So we'll be back, I guess, next week now.
Did something happen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Spoon double booked.
Spoon. He's watching right now.
He is. That's right.
Shame.
Everybody look awkwardly at Spoon.
That's fine. You know, people got things to do. We meet pretty regularly.
Yeah, that's all
Duncan Fisher here, ready to play Shadowrun, 4th edition, my favorite.
Fireball.
I can't do that one.
Yeah. Otherwise, check me out on YouTube or the back issues of my podcast. But otherwise, I'll be haunting AP's channel and his life. It'll be weird only having one game a week with you, AP, until
Dawn Agreement will be starting at some point.
Yeah,
I'm finishing up the fiction now, but like after my vacation.
It's weird because I've been watching so much Solaris Nights catching up. It's like I feel like I talk to you every single day. So.
I haven't had that experience yet. I've never watched somebody else's TTRPG show religiously and then also been friends with them at the same time. But I assume something like that would have happened with like Silent Osiris if I'd been like, yep, I just caught up on all of Roleplay R&D. Feel like I really know you that well. Wait, no, I don't. I don't know you at all. I just watched 80 hours of you running a game.
You call me your friend. I think I'm choking up.
You are my friend, James. You're my friend. Like we're like Spock and Kirk, except you're Spock and Kirk, and I'm Bones. Teleporters, I don't like them. I also don't like people. That's why I decided to become a doctor.
You can even say, "Damn it, Jim," and it's my name.
Damn it, Jim. All right, Drummer, it's down to you. Let's do that last outro. Or Dave falls asleep on the microphone.
Yeah, man.
I have to call his wife to turn the computer off.
Yeah. You already know. If you've been watching for a while, I make music. You know where to find it. My most recent album, Save State, is up on my YouTube now. So if you listen there, it's all in a playlist. You can add it to stuff if you want. If you want to see what I'm up to next, you can follow me on Twitter, Drumurboy there. And I'll be doing some Twitch streams eventually. With some sound design, some shoegazy, droney synth rock. Catch me there. That's it.
Well, I'm APGamingREAL. If you're watching this, you probably already know where you can find me. But if not, you should be on YouTube or Twitch, in which case you can just check below to find out more info about me. Let me say this. Right now, you and I, whether you're a player or the audience, we may not be cybering now. But I encourage you to continue cybering with whoever and whenever you can. And you and I will cyber again in the future, I think, when Cyberpunk Red is ready.
Just drop into chat, type ASL, and there you go.
We'll cyber again. Of course, Glimo will continue to steal my my opening theme, I think, and it's his now. He owns it.
Just wait.
I'll come up with a new one. Oh, okay. A new Twitter account. Is it Cyberpunk yet?
Damn. That'd be awesome.
Yo. Yes, we definitely live in the cyberpunk future now. We have phones
Every
in our
day,
pockets.
every day is a new Cyberpunk meme from Glimo that just says no over top.
The answer is yes. All right, that's it. Twitch Prime. And that
Twitch
was
Prime.
the end.